Yeah. So pretty much every time we've done any campaign,
I'm recording this. I just let you know I'm recording this.
No problem. That's totally fine.
Yeah. So you want to show me the
so
keyword, the search term.
Here we are. We're looking at an issue that. Yeah, I'm waiting for the unresponsive Google Ads first. So I guess you're recording. So the ultimate goal that we're running into with this particular campaign, just in case you're going to send this to your students, is that we're using pest control, but what's happening is we are experiencing very high cost per clicks. We've been receiving these for the past, I don't know, maybe week. $10 cost per click. We use lots of different keywords. And of course, now we've reduced it just to two keywords, very limited, which is actually working for your students. So we've reduced it to the two keywords, services, right? So we did broad and no, not broad. We're not doing broad.
The phrase and exact match.
Exact match and phrase. So yeah, we're doing both of those. And so ultimately what happened over the weekend, we had no clicks, we had no conversions, we had nothing. Yep. So nothing worked. But on Monday, I received one click for a total of $72. And again, what we're running into is it says the total amount of money to be on number one is $35. Okay, that's the bid. I'm willing to spend $35 per click to get this lead. However, the average cost per click is only 30 cents, 20 cents, 18 cents. It could be more. So just telling your students or whoever you're going to share this with, we're now experiencing a really bad situation where they're trying to charge us $76 for one click.
Yes, that's not fair because it's not Google. Google see a lot of people jump to these keywords, like become something. A lot of people wanting ads for pest control, and they try to find to convert, to give you conversion, but they price it very high than it was in the past. Because now, just see, for one click, you get you spend $74.
74 bucks, 433 impressions. And again, we're using the same two that you normally use with. So again, it says searches. So here's the issue that I run into. And again, I used to be a Google Ads expert 7-8 years ago when I retired. When I put it in quotes and I say phrase match, excuse me one second.
No problem.
All right, yeah, I'll have to talk with this guy here for a second, but I'll call him right back.
Okay.
Yeah, because this is important as well.
No, go ahead.
Okay, so what we're no, that's okay. So what we're running into is this, where if back in the day when you would do Google AdWords or ads, if I typed in quotes services, right, or pest control services, anything before that or after that would be considered part of the phrase match. Meaning, if I use pest control services, before it would be where can I find pest control services, and after that would be like in Georgia or in America or whatever. But now it's not the same. So what we're running into is Google is saying pest control services is still equates to, and if you look at my screen right here, pest control. And that's the keyword that we removed. We did not want to use pest control, but Google spent money on pest control near me, wisdom pest control, exterminator near me. This has nothing to do with pest control services. So this is the issue with the phrase match, because the algorithm or the artificial intelligence takes a long time to be able to build up its algorithm in order to know who is your primary customer. So it's going to spend your money either way you look at it.
Yeah, so that's maybe one of the reason. That's maybe one of the reason you spend that much. Because if you say phrase match, if there is no phrase match, like these are not really related to what you want. All these searches I see there, they are not really related to this. So you can see,
right.
You see the click, even for that, you see the cost per click, the cost, the cost per, not the cost per, the cost click-through rate is very low, less than 1%.
But it's less than 1%.
So you still have this conversion, because when people exactly type the exact word you want, you get the clicks. You get the click and you get the conversion. So one thing you have to see, people sometimes they just want to type things that not really related. When they type exactly what you want, it is when Google know exactly that person need the service, and Google will do whatever it's possible to make this person call. And I don't know how many times the impression has been, Google has received impression for this person, because sometimes Google may count someone more than 10 times in an impression. You have to know that, because when they try when they try to fight conversion, they will try to do that so many times. So let's see the one phone call that you get. Let's see, you get this phone calls in. Phone calls, yes.
One phone call, one conversion. So nobody called. It wasn't like before. It was yesterday. So it was one call, one conversion.
One call, one conversion. So you make $24. Can you zoom in for me for the $24?
You want me to zoom it in? All right.
Yeah. Zoom in. Yes. So it's like,
yeah. So we have the one call.
The one call, and this is what I said previously. When the phone call converts in Google, there is 100% chance that you're gonna make money, because the very first time you make it is what, 60 seconds, because of the IVR. We have to let like 2 to 4 seconds before the phone call passed through. Google didn't count this as a conversion. So I ask you to put it for 70 seconds, because after 60 seconds you get a conversion. So we just give
it's working, because there's an IVR, which means when you call, it starts counting the seconds, but we've got to allow that person to put the zip code in, to hit enter, then we start the count off. So adding the 10 seconds was very smart on your part.
It's like,
so we have, so we're seeing it work. It works on that end. So when we look at pest control services, you'll see I have a conversion of $75, 390 impressions, one click, only a 0.26 click-through rate, which is a little odd, but that's okay. And if I go down to search terms, these are all the people that have searched on the phrase match, okay? So if we look at it, pest control service, which was added, 1 impression. So I can just sort by impressions.
Yes.
And pest control, which was the highest one that we had to remove because it was costing me $10 per click, right? It says that they gave me 18 impressions. But now if you look at the clicks, okay, I click high clicks. No clicks. However, when I scroll down to the bottom of the clicks, one click, other search items. And when I click over it, it says total of search items not shown in this report that resulted in a click, but were not searched on a significant number of people. Makes no sense. So
it doesn't make no sense. But when you go on the home page, you see it says it's the pest control services that bring you the click and the stats. But here it said something different. I can see,
it's something different.
Yeah, it's because it's pest control services that bring you the click services. It's not pest control service. It's the exact match, because you don't have it on this list. On the search term, you don't have pest control services. You have pest control service, but you don't have pest control services. This is why he said that. You don't have it on this list. If you look at it carefully, you don't have it like exact match pest control services.
Right. Yeah, we'll scroll down. We'll look for the pest control.
You don't have it.
Pest control. No.
So this is why you say other keywords, because it's not in the list of the previous keywords that you use. So I think Google tried to see the behavior of the past keyword that you use, and to see to make a comparison, because it just let you know it's still using the keyword that you use. But I think one thing you could do, it would be using all these keywords as negative keywords just momentarily. You just put them and the negative keywords, you just let only the keyword that I gave you. All the other related keywords, you put them on, because you're gonna spend more money when they are still there.
Okay, so we have 4 keywords in there, so we're gonna remove service, pest control service, and we're gonna remove pest control service.
Yes, we'll let the one with services. Yes, and
services is the one that gave us the click somehow.
Yes, yes, it's get the clicks and get the conversion. One other thing I'm gonna ask you. One other things I'm gonna ask you. I think your ad is still live.
Yep.
Okay. Can you go to the score? Let me see the score of the ad.
All right. So we're gonna remove the 2 that say service, because those are the ones that are not working. Edit that.
Yes.
Just remove those. Okay. Get rid of those.
Yeah, because they don't bring you any conversion. So
it's not bringing conversions, right? Okay. All right. Now we're going to go to ads and assets. We're going to take a look at the 2 ads. And again, if anybody sees anything in here that they're that's watching this, these are ones that were not approved because I actually screwed up the phone number.
The phone number.
Not anything other than that. So the phone number were removed. So I've got 2 of these. Clearly, it says I've got the 1 click here and the 1 conversion here for this one. We have so 368 of those impressions came from this one. This one only had 65, so it's got a 1.54% click-through rate. So I'm okay with 1%. I mean, if it's higher, 10, 15, 16%, that's fine. That's okay. So clearly,
you have to post this one. This ad has to be posted.
This one we have to pause?
Yeah, you have to pause it. Because after 368, it's like you don't have any click-through rate conversion, because after each 100 impression, we're supposed to have at least 1 click. So if I have 300 with 0 click impression, no, it doesn't work. You don't have to wait for nothing. That's mean the ad copy for this doesn't work. The one that worked, it's because you see, this is the way you started. This one, you say quality pest control services, and you say certified pest control for protection against ant. And you start the one on the top, you say 24/7 certified pest control. It's something different. Just see the call to action that you see on the one that converts. The call to action says pest controls professionals are ready to help. Call now. The other one says
call now.
Local professionals are ready to help you now. Call now. So
if you say call now, so it's not actually correctly. Got it.
So I think this one you have to because this is where you spend the most of the money, and this ad itself doesn't have to be live. You can pause this one because you will leave the only one that we have. will bring you the conversion. Because
all right, and then I'll create a second one to test. Yeah, I'll do another one to test. So that's totally cool. I'll let this one run. Now, what happened with the recommendations is Google said, hey, listen, $50 is good, but we suggest you spend $100 a day.
It's
so
because
it actually asked me to go to 90.
No,
right.
It's
so
because
I've
of
increased it to $98.
It's because
so I increased it to.
Yeah, you go ahead.
No, I was just going to say the recommendation for Google says there's a lot of traffic for those keywords. Increase it by $90 to $98. So I increased it from $50 to $98 because that's what it's suggesting. So,
but I have something to tell you. One thing I want to tell you, it was because of the ad that doesn't convert. He asks you to increase the budget because the ad that doesn't convert doesn't have any clicks, and the other ads who has less conversion or less impression needs more money to bring you conversion or to decrease the amount to spend. So gotcha. Google has to force you to put more focus or more budget because you have two ads. And there is one that doesn't convert and doesn't have any traction in terms of clicks, but he has a lot of impression for nothing. So this is why you have to post this ad. And one thing you have to do, you can just go and see if there are some keywords that are not really well vetted. They're not, I don't mean keywords, I mean some headline. On your headline, can you go to your headline to see which headline are appealing or ask people to click? Because when you do Google Ads, one of the best things is to have people to click. It's like you have to play on the mindset because they already know they already know what they are looking for.
Right, pest control services.
They just
so
need,
I got both.
Yeah.
So I've got both of them saying pest control services, local pest. One says quality pest control service. I can modify this now. I'm actually pretty good at writing these. Again, I just threw them in there. So
there is one last thing you can do. You can go to Google right now. You can type pest control services with the bracket. See which ad come on the very first page, and see what they put on the headline. That's one of the recommendations I give to my students. You see, you don't have to copy exactly what they do, but you can just model what they do. So can you go right now?
I'll double check that. Yeah, so we can go. We can. It's probably best to do it on mobile if I'm competing with mobile, but let's just type it in. So we're gonna do pest control
services.
Okay. And of course, in my area, I mean, these are all really good ones, but we're leaving those out for now. So the sponsored ad that we have is number one pest control choice, free inspection, competitive prices.
Can you see on ID? You see free inspection. These words has something to convince people to click because the free, people like free. And we know the offer that we are promoting, they have free inspection as option. So let's see the second ad to see what they say. Let's see the second ad.
Trying to get, okay, give me 1 second. I'm just going to copy this, save it.
You don't have to reinvent the wheels.
No, I know. That's what I've been doing. The ones I'm using is Orkin, is the primary one. So let me do desktop. Where the hell's desktop? Okay, desktop. We'll just call it capture. All right, so that's done. All right. So now, by the way, I don't know if your students know this. I can just throw this out there while we're talking.
Okay.
There's these 3 dots right here, right? Okay.
Yes.
These 3 dots, I can click on it. And down here, I can actually see if anybody's marketing more product, or they have more ads. So this guy, whoever this guy is not marketing any other ads other than this one ad. So, but typically, if the guy is a big marketer, they would be able to show another one like Orkin. Let's say if this was an ad, I could throw this up and show you all the ads that they're marketing to, but that's not an ad. But anyway, so this one, they're saying free inspection, competitive prices, free inspection, immediate service, backed by 100% pest control guarantee. So they're saying guarantee, let's do it now. We're competitive, you know, blah, blah, blah. Call us today.
One thing again, always in your headline, don't see a call to action in your headline. They're supposed to have a call to, you're supposed to have a call to action on the headline as well.
In the headline.
In the description.
Okay.
So if you go to your headline, you can say, call us now. Offer ends today. Yep. You say call us now. You see? And you just say quality pest control service. It's a little bit vague. If you say free inspection for pest control services, call us now, or get a quote now. Something that asks people to do something. Because when they just see your ad, like let's say quality pest control services, you don't ask them to do nothing. It's gonna be it's gonna be up to them to click, because they just look for something that say call now to get this offer, because it's all about competition. If you don't say offer, if you don't say discount, or if you don't say free, you don't give something that say
I get it.
So maybe
we'll try that one for the second ad.
Yeah, the second ad.
This one, we're going to add the secondary ad, and we're going to add that to it and let it continue to do.
Yeah, because that's make you pay too much for a click. So I hope tomorrow we find some data and maybe you make more money.
Okay, so the next question I have is there was a recommendation, but it's not there now, that I can set it up for CPA, saying what do I want for my average cost per acquisition in order to get a lead? Meaning that, you know, if I were to say, hey, I'm willing to spend $10 to acquire a lead for $24, it's allowing me now at this particular time to put that in. Now, do you normally do CPA inside the in the maximum conversions section? Because there's a spot now that it was just changed like about 2 weeks ago that said we now have the ability to go in and create a CPA.
Yeah, you can still create it because you already have the conversion and the custom goals, and underneath of it you will see customer acquisition. So if that's the option if you want leads and you want an action to be with your website. So your website is supposed to be connected to the Google Ads so they can track behavior of the visitors. If the visitors on your website have a particular behavior, not only call you, but if they are on the website, maybe click everywhere. So Google will just track the behavior and will count it as a conversion. But you have to select what type of conversion you want on the Google Analytics, because when you go to Google Analytics, you will see it's gonna say as the event, there will be views as event, there will be scrolling, there will be clicks, there will be leads. So you have to select what conversion you want to display on your website. So if you don't select them, Google can't track them, because the only way they can track it is only when on your Google Analytics you say there was conversion, but this conversion that I had has there is 5 people clicking on the call now. So I can track how many people click on the call now, how many people click on the about us. So it's gonna give you an overview on where people click. So you have to set up this in your analytics first and connect this to your Google Ads.
Yeah, and I did that, but for some reason the Google system is not showing me. So I got maximum conversions set up, standard, no options for that. Pest control services.
But if you already have conversion for phone calls, it's kind of difficult to put the lead
website.
Yes, the leads website, because conversion with phone calls it's gonna have a conflict with the leads if you try to put on the same campaign.
You have on the conversion actions.
Yeah, you want to.
Okay, so let's look at that. So let's go to tools and settings, go into conversions, and let's see what we have set up here. Maybe for some reason one of these are the ones that's causing me an issue. But I thought I could find that within the ad campaign, but I don't see it. So let's see what it says. Because clearly there's something that I'm doing incorrectly that every one of their students and everyone is not doing incorrectly.
Yeah, so this is why we try to
clearly find out. Right. So I mean, I clearly have. Wait, what is this? Google links on. These are not even the ones I'm looking for here. Hold on.
You see, maybe you are on the wrong account.
Oh fuck! Prime choice rates. Hold on. That wasn't the right one. Okay. Let's do this one. See if it does it right. Okay, so these are the ones, I don't know why these are inactive, which I don't know, they're saying troubleshoot. They weren't there before. Not sure what that means. I'm not doing I don't even have a destination URL for the website on the ad. It's literally just doing call ad only. So I'm not sure. And this one says flight booking, which doesn't need to be there. That was the one that you promoted earlier. Gotcha. So I'm not sure. This one says inactive. I'm not sure why this is there. This one says fall call lead.
Maybe you did it twice, or you created this one. You created them, but you didn't use them. So you can remove them. These three
so remove
below,
them.
you can remove them because you don't use them. Maybe you can recreate them in the meantime. But if they have a goals and that tie to them, you may not be able to delete them. You have to delete the goals first.
Oh yeah. The custom goals.
But don't try to be careful which one you're gonna delete.
All right, so we have pest control set up for 60 to 120, and if I highlight over the campaign,
yes, that's using
we're definitely looking at it's connected, it's working.
Yeah, okay.
So clearly, if that's not going to allow me to do anything, I don't care about that. It's not a big deal.
Okay, you can try to delete right now. Try to remove. Click on remove. I don't think these ones are connected to any of your custom goals.
Failed to remove two conversion actions. So it's, I don't know, it's weird.
Okay. Leave them there.
Maybe I have to go because flight bookings is dead because they've already.
You think so?
Flight bookings is dead. Yeah, they won't let me have my account back. So it's not even worth to. So let's just delete it.
Okay.
Because there's no campaigns associated with it.
Okay.
And that also failed to delete. That failed to delete as well. So nothing wants to delete.
It's like, okay, let go of but I think you're supposed to. Okay. That's weird. Supposed to have a way to contact Google.
Yeah, I called them. And when I call, they say
yeah,
they failed to delete as well. So I can't delete any custom goals. It says account default goals. And I didn't set account goals.